Hey YouTubers, Rick from Rick's RC and More. I got the TTO2 here. I did my first race on Thursday night. I did pretty good. We had 4 heats and then 2 mains. I was in heat number 4 and I won my first race. I got first place, so I went into the A main heat and I placed 5th overall. My first time ever racing on a track. We're not allowed to run slick tires, so I was running these old HPI cross treads. A little bit smaller diameter tire than the stock ones. But when you run a race with these, the main was 30 laps, and the motor was hot. So I decided to wire up a fan. This was a fan I got off. It was an Amazon ESC that was given to me, and I never really used it, so it actually fit perfectly. Screws right into the TTO2 motor cover here. Now, I've run it a 2-channel, so I got my steering, my throttle, and for my battery port I've got the transponder hooked onto that, so I couldn't run the fan off the receiver. So what I did is I grabbed I had one of these connectors laying around that'll fit the balancing port of the 2S LiPo battery. So I just actually plug it directly into the balancing port. Takes the fan a little bit to wind up. It seems to push lots of air. And by having it connected directly to that balancing port, when I shut the car off, the fan will continue to run and kind of cool the motor while I'm sitting there. So yeah, that's a little addition to the car. I did some steering adjustments on it. I didn't have my remote set up. I wasn't quite getting all the throw out of my steering, but I'm getting all the throw out of it now. The servo I've got on there is nothing fast, as you can see. It's a Tactic Metal Gear servo, and I think it's like 0.21 seconds. So a lot of the guys say you want to run at least 0.12, but I did pretty good with that. So I'll wait till it wears out, or I'll wait down the road and upgrade. I also made myself got some foam and made a foam rear bumper as well, just so if I have any hard impacts on the back of the car while racing, it'll stop that Lexan body from flexing right in and cracking. But I had a really good time racing, and it was a lot of fun. So we do practice once a week, and we do racing once a week, and it's a blast. It's definitely added a whole new perspective to my hobby. Getting out with some people and doing some racing. I believe the main I was in, I think was 8 cars. The heat number 4, where I came in first place, I think was 4 cars, but I mean 2 didn't finish, so we were all fairly new guys in heat number 4. But yeah, if this type of racing with RC is relatively cheap, because I mean you can pick up these TTO2s here in Canada for around $200, and then depending on what you want to do for upgrades. I mean, a bearing kit obviously is a necessity. So I picked that up. So I just put bearings right in it from when I built it instead of waiting for the bushings to wear out, because they probably wear out pretty quick. And then I did the Racing center drive shaft, aluminum center drive shaft, and the aluminum motor mount from Racing as well. My next upgrade is going to be oil dampened shocks. I mean, I did fairly well for just friction shocks. I'm not. I really wouldn't complain about these shocks myself. I mean, they're not really bouncy. There's not much travel there to bounce, and they're stiff enough that the car doesn't really bounce a whole lot. But everybody says the dampened shocks are the way to go. So I'll probably pick up a set down the road, and I've got it running off of my DX5C instead of buying a whole other radio. I mean, you can run 20 models on this. So I've got the Clodbusters on this, my SEX 10.3s on this, and the TTO2 is on it. Anyway, I just thought I'd post a vid of what I'm up to, and another little upgrade for the TTO2, and just to help keep that motor cooler and not cook it. It'll last a little longer. So everybody, get out and enjoy your RCs.